Elon Musk debates Twitter verification charge with Stephen King. The Washington Post. "We need to pay the bills somehow," Elon Musk tweeted after reports Twitter was considering a $20 charge for people to keep their coveted blue checks. Comment on this story. Twitter's new owner and CEO, Elon Musk, appeared to confirm reports that the platform is considering charging people $20 to maintain the coveted blue check mark of verification. Plus 4563 chars. Taylor Swift holds all top 10 spots in Billboard Hot 100 as she announces first major tour in nearly 5 years. CNBC. Taylor Swift has taken the top 10 SOPTS of the Billboard Hot 100 with songs from her album, Midnights. Taylor Swift said Tuesday she's heading back out on tour. As she occupies all of the top 10 spots of the Billboard Hot 100 with songs from her new album, Midnights. She is the first artist to ever plus 1546 chars. Chief Justice John Roberts puts temporary hold on release of Trump's tax returns to Congress. CNN. Chief Justice John Roberts agreed to temporarily put on hold a lower court order requiring the release of former President Donald Trump's tax returns by the Internal Revenue Service to a Democratic-led House committee. Chief Justice John Roberts agreed to temporarily put on hold a lower court order requiring the release of former President Donald Trump's tax returns by the Internal Revenue Service to a Democratic La. Plus 1146 chars. Pfizer's RSV vaccine, given during pregnancy, protects infants from severe illness. The Washington Post. Pfizer plans to apply for approval of its RSV vaccine by year's end, in hopes a vaccine could be available before next year's respiratory illness season. Comment on this story. Pfizer announced Tuesday that its maternal RSV vaccine, given during pregnancy, protected infants from developing severe symptoms during the first 6 months after birth. A crit. Plus 4493 chars. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket, world's most powerful rocket, launches after 3-year hiatus. CNN. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy, the most powerful operational rocket in the world, launched out of Florida on Tuesday morning, marking the first flight for the rocket in more than 3 years. Sign up for CNN's Wonder Theory Science newsletter. Explore the universe with news on fascinating discoveries, scientific advancements and more. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy, a towering, 3-pronged vehicle. Plus 4865 chars. 2022 World Series. Astros-Phillies Game 3 postponed due to rain in Philadelphia. Fox Sports. Null. Diablo IV and Returning to Darkness. IGN null. Stock market news today. Dow falls slightly in November trading. Fed meeting begins. The Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal's full markets coverage. Null. Taylor Swift announces 2023 Eras Tour of U.S. stadiums. Variety. Popular on Variety, Taylor Swift announced Tuesday morning her long-rumored return to the road, with an outing dubbed the Eras Tour, scheduled to hit U.S. stadiums beginning in March 2023 and running into August, with international dates set to be revealed. Taylor Swift announced Tuesday morning her long-rumored return to the road, with an outing dubbed the Eras Tour, scheduled to hit U.S. stadiums beginning in March 2023 and running into August, with +6396 chars. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket, world's most powerful rocket, launches after 3-year hiatus, CNN. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy, the most powerful operational rocket in the world, launched out of Florida on Tuesday morning, marking the first flight for the rocket in more than 3 years. Sign up for CNN's Wonder Theory Science newsletter. Explore the universe with news on fascinating discoveries, scientific advancements and more. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy, a towering, 3-pronged vehicle, +4865 chars. For healthy knees, being 11 pounds lighter can make all the difference, The Washington Post. Among study participants, a gain of just 11 pounds made total knee replacement 34% more likely for women and 25% more likely for men. Comment on this story. Gaining even a small amount of weight may not only damage your knees leading to pain, stiffness and mobility issues but also increase your odds of needing knee replacement. Surg. +2127 chars. Black holes in quantum states have surprisingly weird masses. Science alert. For the better part of a century, quantum physics and the general theory of relativity have been a marriage on the rocks. For the better part of a century, quantum physics and the general theory of relativity have been a marriage on the rocks. Each perfect in their own way. The two just can't stand each other when in th. +4504 chars. Bengals offensive analyst Adam Zimmer, son of longtime NFL coach Mike Zimmer, dies at 38. CBS Sports. Adam Zimmer had been the Vikings' co-defensive coordinator before joining the Bengals this year. Cincinnati Bengals offensive analyst Adam Zimmer has died. His sister Corey announced Tuesday. Details around Zimmer's death are unclear at this time. Zimmer, 38, had been with the Bengals since lat. +829 chars. Atomic Heart. Official release date trailer. IGN. Atomic Heart is this month's IGN first. Stay tuned throughout November for exclusive news and videos diving deeper into the upcoming action RPG. Join us to wa. Null. Treasury Department announces new Series 1 bond rate of 6.89% for the next 6 months, CNBC. The Treasury Department on Tuesday announced Series 1 bonds will pay 6.89% annual interest through April 2023. Here's what investors need to know. The U.S. Department of the Treasury on Tuesday announced Series 1 bonds will pay 6.89% annual interest through April 2023. Down from the 9.62% yearly rate offered since May. It's the third highest R. +2938 chars. Full match. Roman Reigns vs. Seth freakin' Rollins. Universal title match. Royal Rumble 2022 WWE. The dominant head of the table looks to defend his title against his one-time brother-in-arms Seth freakin' Rollins. Courtesy of Peacock and WWE Network. Street. Null. More. Torture chambers. Uncovered. Ukraine's police say, Russia insists its political stability cannot be undermined. CNBC. Ukraine has come under further attack overnight after it was left reeling Monday by a wave of missile strikes that hit major Ukrainian cities. United States State Department spokesperson Ned Price said Russia's suspension of the Black Sea grain initiative is akin to collective punishment for the world. Any acts by Russia to disrupt Crit. Plus 1446 Chars. Mouse study suggests a surprising link between nose-picking and Alzheimer's, Science Alert. A new study has revealed a tenuous but plausible link between picking your nose and increasing the risk of developing dementia. A new study has revealed a tenuous but plausible link between picking your nose and increasing the risk of developing dementia. In cases where picking at your nose damages internal tissues. Critical. Plus 3689 Chars. Webb telescope photos show pillars of creation and galaxy clusters. Business Insider. The mid-infrared view allowed scientists to view how much cosmic dust needed to create stars exists within the pillars of creation. Listen to the Refresh. Insider's real-time news show. 2022 NFL trade deadline. Browns Kareem Hunt among 5 players most likely to be dealt on final day, CBS Sports. A look at last-minute candidates to be moved. It's deadline day in the NFL. Once the clock strikes 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, no more trades will be permitted until the official start of the 2023 off-season. Already, several teams have swapped Big Nam. Plus 2630 Chars. At $15,500. Is this 1979 Lincoln Mark V a Baroque bargain? Jalopnik. The ad claims the car has been resurrected after 10 long years in storage. Winter is coming. And according to the ad for today's Nice price or no dice Mark V, the car's present owner needs the Lincoln gone before the snowy season starts. Let's see if it's priced to take the Val. Plus 4396 Chars. Uber stock surges after earnings report shows 72% revenue jump. Yahoo Finance. Uber reports greater than anticipated Q3 losses, but revenue jumped 72% year-over-year. Uber announced its Q3 earnings before the opening bell on Tuesday, missing on expectations for gross bookings and reporting greater losses per share than Wall Street had anticipated. Revenue. Plus 2843 Chars. Heartstopper's Kit Connor says he was forced to come out as bisexual. BBC. Co-stars rally around the 18-year-old star after he revealed his sexuality on Twitter. Heartstopper star Kit Connor has revealed on Twitter that he is bisexual, but suggested he only came out because he was forced to do so. The English actor posted, "I'm bi. Congrats for forcing and won." Plus 3093 Chars. 2022 World Series. Astros-Phillies Game 3 postponed due to rain in Philadelphia. Fox Sports. Null. Dr. Michael Mosley reveals tiny tweaks to transform your health. Daily Mail. Dr. Michael Mosley. Feeling better about yourself. Having more get up and go. Even being healthier doesn't have to involve upending your daily routine. Feeling better about yourself. Having more get up and go. Even being healthier doesn't have to involve upending your daily routine. Here, in the final part of his compelling series, Dr. Michael Mosley plus 8572 Chars. Planet killer. Asteroid could be far-off threat to Earth. Astronomers. New York Post. Overall 3 near-Earth asteroids. NEA. That were previously unknown were discovered in the inner solar system. A planet-killer asteroid that could one day cross paths with Earth was spotted by astronomers in the Sun's glare. According to a new research study, 3 near-Earth asteroids. NEA. That were preview. Plus 2628 Chars. Fantasy football waiver wire pickups. Week 9 priority ads with 6 teams on bye. Yahoo Sports. 6 teams are on bye in Week 9. Which means pretty much every fantasy manager has a hole to fill in their starting lineup. Andy Behrens is here to help with. We have a 6-team bye week on our hands. An absolute fantasy football nightmare. All of us have roster holes to patch in Week 9. So let's get to work. Below you'll find a collection of priority pick. Plus 10341 Chars. RIP Google Hangouts. Google's last best chance to compete with iMessage. Ars Technica. Today Google realizes it needs to fight iMessage. But it's 8 years too late. 27 with 22 posters participating. Today, November 1, 2022. Google Hangouts is scheduled for death. The phone app has been individually booting people off the service since July. But the last vestiges. Plus 5109 Chars.